Tonight on Evening Magazine. This Sultan sculptor has made statues of people before, but never of one so loved by so many.
Well, this is J.P. Patches, man, you gotta do it.
A sneak peek at the new J.P. Patches statue, unveiling this weekend.
On a gravelly side road in Sultan, artist Kevin Pettelle is busy in his studio trying to finish his latest creation.
And the deadline is something that every artist dreads.
Kevin's medium of choice is bronze. His work is on display in homes, galleries, and in the public eye. Though he's done statues of people before, this one is special. Not just for its huge undertaking, but because the subject of the statue is not only known, he's adored.
The last 28 years of my sculpture experience has been practice for this piece.
Well, the end of a perfect day, Patches pals.
The road that led Kevin Pettelle to be chosen as the artist to make the J.P. Patches tribute statue started over 45 years ago.
So I watched it before I went to school in the morning religiously, and as I got older, I continued to watch the show even in high school.
Like a lot of fans, Kevin's fondness for the long-lasting show followed him throughout his life. When he learned there was a movement to get a statue erected in honor of the Northwest TV icon, an idea started to take shape.
It just kind of kept rolling around in my mind going, God, this would just be a fantastic project to do. And I go, I'm just going to kind of push things a little bit.
His persistent pushing and knowledgeable background landed him the job. For the statue's design, Kevin found inspiration in one of the many characters Bob Newman played, Ketchikan, the Animal Man.
And when he came into the set, they always did this little jig where they would lock their arms and they would move around in a circle. And I thought, that's the answer.
With that answer in his mind, the real work begins. Kevin's concept becomes a sketch and then a small, rough model called a maquette. After his idea is approved and extensive research and references are complete, Kevin makes another maquette, half the size of the final piece.
You're looking for something that is large enough that you can get all the detail you need to get into the sculpture.
From laces to lapels, Kevin wants the details of JP and his sidekick Gertrude's wardrobe to shine through.
That sculpture took probably 5 months to produce.
Kevin takes the half-size maquette to Oregon to be scanned into a computer.
The whole objective is to reproduce that sculpture as a virtual model inside the computer. Once the scanning is complete, then the sculpture is divided up inside the computers.
Large pieces of foam are then cut into different pieces and glued together to form the statue's shape. This ancient process of creating a bronze can be a long, consuming ordeal. At times, Kevin wonders if he'll finish by his deadline.
I'd be watching that calendar and that clock ticking. I go, oh man, Kevin, you can't do it, man. I mean, it's impossible, it's impossible. Then all of a sudden, I'd grab myself by the bootstraps, I pull myself up and I said, well, this is J.P. Patches, man, you gotta do it.
Kevin presses on. The now life-size foam and clay statue is cut into pieces so molds can be made. Those molds are then filled with a thin layer of wax. The pieces are dipped multiple times into a liquid binding material.
So now what you have is the wax pattern that's completely encased inside and out with a ceramic shell material that can take temperatures up to 4,000 degrees.
At a foundry, craftsmen carefully fill the shells with molten bronze. After all the parts cool, the pieces are welded together and imperfections are worked out before Kevin applies the warm color to the nearly 2,000-pound figure.
If you treat the metal right, it has this glow that happens from the inside and it lasts forever.
It's taken 10 months and thousands of hours to finish the statue. On Sunday, Kevin Pettelle's completed work will be revealed. A lasting way to remember JP. Immortalizing his boyhood hero in bronze has been an experience this Patches pal will never forget.
The opportunity to work on this project is literally beyond my wildest dreams.
Number 1 at 6:30. King 5 News starts now.
A new sculpture honoring a beloved clown around here will make people smile in Seattle for years to come. Take a look. Today, a bronze statue of J.P. Patches and his sidekick Gertrude was unveiled in the Fremont Solstice Plaza. The two were made famous in the locally produced children's TV program, The J.P. Patches Show, starring Chris Wheatus. It ran from 1958 to 1981.
I think it's fantastic. It's just great. It'll be here for many years.
And he deserves that recognition. The crowd wore the red noses in honor of the occasion. The sculpture includes a donation box for Children's Hospital, a favorite cause of J.P. Patches. Way to go, J.P. We love you.